Good morning, family. Today, I find myself in the United Kingdom, Britain, England, West Midlands, and to be very specific, Wolverhampton. And this is Bushbury, Wolverhampton. Today, I'm here to introduce to you a property for rent, and it's a 4-bedroom. It comes with 2 living areas, fully fitted kitchen, outdoor area, a storage, and all of that. So without wasting much time, we're going to go inside and see what it has to offer. But in the meantime, this is a very quiet, serene environment. Very peaceful, less crime or no crime. And then you can raise your kids here. It's also close to the bus line. It's also close to schools, close to the Wolverhampton Stadium, and also close to a lot of shops and amenities. Therefore, it is a very good place to live, and I will highly recommend it for you. So now let's come in. Right here, you're welcome to the foyer of the property. You already know, if you are new to the channel, I'm from the United States. So some of the spaces, I might describe it a bit different from how it's described in the UK, all right? But then you'll figure out what I mean. So this is the foyer of the property. We're going to have a door right here. It's still under construction. It's still under construction. Very soon, it will be ready and available for you to rent. We're going to have a door right here, and then a storage area will be fitted right here where you could keep your shoes and stuff. Then this main door will welcome you into the house. And once you come in, you do have a waiting area here, and you have your first bedroom. As I mentioned, it's a 4-bedroom house. So you have your first bedroom in here. It does come with a huge window, right? Huge window where you could see outside, and also it's for safety, because bigger windows means that in case of fire or any emergency, you can run through. That is why per code, houses need to have rooms needs to have windows, right? And then you also have your heating system right here. And this side, you could have your bed, very decent or big size room, actually. You could have your bed right here, your wardrobe to the side, whichever way you choose. So this is room number 1 on the ground floor. All right, so as mentioned, this is the first bedroom of the 4 in this house. And once you come from the porch, the right is the bedroom, and this side takes you to the first living room of the house. You have 2 living spaces, or 2 living rooms. So this is the first living room with an understair storage right here where you could keep your things. So this, you could have your seating right here. You could have a storage area right here. And then this will be your dining area, okay? So you have a decent sized dining area, and here you could have either a tabletop freezer, the medium size or the large size, or you could have your big American fridge right here also. This side also gives you a view to the outside storage areas where you have a bathroom and a laundry space, which we are going to show you in a minute. So you have your dining right here, and then also there's a storage here. It has the utility area, and then we have shelves in here to store your things. So you're never going to run out of storage areas if you do need. And here is the kitchen. This is a very good sized kitchen. You have your sink. You have enough of prep area for your prepping of dishes. You have also all this space, right? And you have your electric cooktop and then oven. Okay, and then you also have your microwave already. And these cabinets are huge. It is a lot. It is a lot of cabinetry here with your Wrench hood. So this is very solid cabinetry, shiny surface, and then you have a lot of spaces, right? And it's also soft close. Okay, and then you also, as mentioned, have your Wrench hood, very good brand. And you have this where once your cookware is hot, you put them on it whilst it cools down. You also do have your fridge behind the door, right? So you have your fridge and then your freezer area. And you also have the heating system and a huge bay window, which gives you a view of the second living area of the conservatory. Okay, and we're going to go there, and then you can appreciate the space some more. So back to the dining area. This door leads you to the outside, where you have your storage right here, an entrance from the side of the house, and then also to the back. But before we do the back, let's go upstairs and see the 3 bedrooms and the bathroom upstairs. Okay? So you do have your heating system here, which is very thoughtful because it warms the landing area once you come in, and also the stair area. So we're going to go upstairs. This is still under construction, so the railing is going to come on this side, and you also realize that this height is really good. I'm definitely not a short guy, and you can see that there's enough room between myself and the stair area, so you don't have to bend trying to come up the stairs. And once you come here, there's also this landing area, and you have a socket right here if you want to charge anything or put any decorative item here. There are 3 bedrooms, 1 full bath here. So let's start with this bedroom. Okay. So this is the smallest of the rooms, and we're going to have a customized inbuilt bed right on this side, right? A full-size bed or a 1.5 bed, customized, built into this side, and then you have this space for your storage and also a space on the other side. So now, onto this room also. This is a bigger room. Your bed space right here, you could have your wardrobe or your cabinet here. You could also put your wardrobe on this side, right? Whichever way suits you, you can do it. And look at that huge window that gives you a view of the front of the house, right? Very nice, and it brings in a lot of daylight. If you need it, you open the windows also, and you could have a lot of ventilation. So this side opens, the top also opens, right? And then the other side also opens. So you could have, you could have a lot of daylight and ventilation. So this is the 3rd bedroom in the house and the 2nd one upstairs, all right? So now let's go to the 4th one in the house and the 3rd one upstairs. So right here we do have this big size room, and you could have your bed either this way, that way, or this way, whichever way you want it. And this also has a huge window. It gives you a view to the back, and you can see your kids play or anything at all that is going on outside. It also has windows that gives you a lot of ventilation and a lot of fresh air. And you also do have your heating system right here. And it's a well-lit room, right? You can see it's a well-lit room, very spacious. So once again, if you're looking for somewhere to rent, somewhere to live in Bushbury, Wolverhampton, get in touch with us and we will link you. And this also is the full bath in this house. One of them, actually, there are 2, one of them. So, but this is the one upstairs. So this one, you do have a huge standing shower, and the height is also very good, right? The height of the shower is really good. You have the window which you can open so that there is no mold building in or anything like that. Also, it does come with a vent. So it does come with a vent which you can turn it on. And you have a huge sink right here, your toilet seat here, and then your vent system. And I quite remember about 20 years ago when I lived in England, sometimes we will hang things on the heating, the radiators, so that it could dry it up. So, yep, this is the top. So now we're going to go back down, and then I'll show you the outdoor area. Okay, very decent size, very good size actually. So now we're going to go outside, and this time we're going to go through the dining area, right? As I mentioned earlier, living room, dining area, fridge area, and that is your kitchen to the side. So we're going to go through the dining area, which is one way to get to the outside, and then you can also go from outside the building, the side of the building. So you could go through the back in different ways. One is through the dining area, and then one is also through the side of the building, which provides you more privacy in terms of entertainment. So if you're entertaining people, they don't have to come through the house, which is one very good thing. We're also going to have a camera right here, CCTV camera for your safety. There's also going to be some up front, and there'll also be some at the back. So now let's go through the back and then see how it looks. So coming through the back, once again, this door takes you to the dining area, and you do have a storage area right here. So you never run out of space in terms of storage. And you have a decent size to come through, and then it will usher you to the back and the conservatory. So for those of us who love to entertain, people do not have to come through your main house, right? So you cook right here, you can bring it through this side. And also this will be this is the conservatory. And it's very huge side. You have windows right here from the kitchen. So if really you don't want to even bring the food all the way around, you can open this window, you take the food in here, and you can entertain right here. This will be a sitting area. We'll have foam on it or cushion. And then also we'll have all this side decorated. Right. So you have your sitting area all the way here. And you also once again have huge windows in the conservatory that overlooks the outdoor area. You also have a full-size door that will take you outside. Once again, pardon the mess because it's still work in action, right? Construction is still ongoing. Trying to get this place ready for you, but sometimes you cannot wait for everything to be done before we bring you these videos. So now, this is your laundry area. So you do have the washing machine, you could have the dryer also on top. And you still have enough space in front of the washing machine and the dryer, right? That is very helpful. And here you have a full bath in here, a full-size bath. So you could have people use this one, right? So they don't have to go into the house. And also for the room downstairs, they can use this one to take their shower. We're going to have a glass door right here, and this window helps for ventilation, right? So you could crack it either way, and you still have enough privacy and still have enough ventilation in here, right? So now let's go to the outside. Right? So you have all this space for entertaining or for your sitting, enjoying the good days in terms of weather. So there's also going to be another CCTV camera out here for your safety, right? And this door, as mentioned earlier, comes from the conservatory, which is the main living area. And you have two windows that opens for ventilation. You have the door that helps with traffic in and out of the outdoor area. And you have all this place for the kids to play, or for a nice place like this also for seating arrangement, so you could have more than enough space. So now this will be your storage. This will be another storage. You can also have an office space, whatever space you want to convert it into, you could do so. You could make it your gym area, you could make it an office area, you could make it a storage area, or whatever you deem fit. So this brings us to the tour of a 4-bedroom house for rent in Wolverhampton, Bushbury. Contact us if you are interested, and we will link you up to the owners, and you have a very good place to live. Thank you very much for watching. This is Feel Good Homes. Subscribe to the channel, like, and share.